guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a really glowy spring look. I've been posting this on my Instagram and you guys really wanted to see a tutorial, so here it is. So we're going to start out first with some sunscreen, and then I'm using this pore refiner from Neutrogena. It just helps smooth out the areas of my face which I have some issues, so I usually put these on the center of my face, the T-zone area. That's where I have my most issues. And then I'm going to be using a separate primer, which is from Korres. It is the Greek yogurt primer. I'm putting this on the outer perimeter of my face where I'm typically more dry. And as you can tell, my face is way lighter than my body. I just self-tanned, so I'm going to be matching my face to my body. So for foundation, I'm using the one from Too Faced, the Born This Way, and then I'm adding some essential oils from MAC into this foundation to create a really dewy, luminous glow. For my under eyes, I'm going to start out with a pink corrector. I typically do this when I want to add light to my under eye area. This is just going to help bring light to that area. And you do want to add some concealer over top because this is a color corrector, so you still want to put your regular concealer over top. So I am using my Sephora gel serum in Custard on top, and I like this in combination with the Becca corrector because it is a very thin consistency and it doesn't cake up underneath my eyes with those two products. To avoid creasing, you're going to want to set your concealer right away, so I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder to do so. Moving on to my brows, I do a few steps every time. I comb through them with a spoolie. I go in with a wax to set my brow hairs in place. This just helps me find where I need to fill in my brows so I don't overfill. And then I go in with my Anastasia brow definer, and then I clean everything up with some concealer. If you've followed me for a while, you know one of my favorite things to do is use highlight as eyeshadow. So I'm going in with the new Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam. I'm going to be utilizing all 4 of the shades in this tutorial. I'm going to use 3 on my eyes and 1 on my cheeks. So I'm using Mimosa in the crease, and then I'm going in with Hard Candy all over the lid. I wanted that lid shade to be a little bit more metallic, so I'm using some Fix Plus, wetting my brush, and then going over that shadow I already put down. And then I'm going to be going in with the shade Starburst and putting this on the very center of my lid. Now I'm going to be using one of my favorite pairs of eyelashes from the brand Icon. They are in Drunken Love. You've seen me use these a few times on my channel. Just love these lashes. But first I'm going to apply some liner. This is the CoverGirl one. I like using this when I'm not doing a wing, when I'm just putting a really thin line to make my lashes blend in with the lash line better. So I use this one for that, and then I'm going in with those Drunken Love lashes. And I do have a coupon code for Icon lashes in case you are interested. It's just Cheryl and you get 10% off. So for my waterline, I'm using the NYX Milk. This is really good for the waterline, super creamy, and it lasts all day. So I'm putting that in the waterline. You can use a flush tone if you want, if you don't want it to be so dramatic. but I like how bright and doll-like it makes my eyes look. So I just added a little bit of that mimosa on my lower lash line, and then I'm going in with some lower lash mascara, the Gigablack from MAC, and just coating my lower lashes with that, and then using a spoolie to get out any clumps. For bronzer, I'm using my Hourglass Bronzer. It's really nice and natural and just gives you a really pretty glow. I'm also using my favorite bronzer brush, which is from Morphe. It is the M527, and I always get tons of questions about this because I interchange it between this and the MAC one. It's the MAC 135. This is a dupe for that brush, so if you're curious of that MAC one and always wanted to try it, I would just pick up the Morphe one because it's a lot cheaper. For blush, I'm using Warm Soul from MAC, an oldie but a goodie, just applying that to my cheeks. And then to highlight my cheekbones and the rest of my face, I'm using Crushed Pearl, which is the last shade in that glow kit from Anastasia, which I haven't used. For lip liner, I'm using one of the new lip liners from Ofra. They came out with so many shades. This is in the shade Nude. Of course, I gravitated towards that, but I'm loving their lip liners. And I also have a coupon code for that in the bottom bar below. To top it off, I'm using this shade from Buxom. It's a really pretty gloss. Gives you a nice tingly, minty feel for your lips, and it's in Grape Groove. It's a really pretty shade. To give extra dew and glow to my skin, I just wanted to concentrate this on my cheek portion and avoid my eyes and my T-zone. So I'm just covering up those areas and spraying it on my cheeks to give an extra glow. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my videos. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more tutorials, and I'll see you guys in my next video.